Hopefully doing awesome. I'm going to go ahead and share this out real quick. I was having a problem getting this launched today. It wasn't letting me push the button. Like every day it's like a new adventure. All right, let's see here. There we are. We're live. Good. Hey, as you're coming in, guys, let me know if you're here or not, if you can hear me all right. I'm going to go ahead and notify everybody real quick. Let's see. As you're coming on, say what's up. Make sure this chat's working. Put that over there. There we go. Boom. Pen. All right, let me. There you are, Carla. What's up, David Westbury? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Rich? There we go. There's everybody. Just getting this out to a few more people. See if we can keep this win rate going, huh? There we go. One more place. And I'll catch up with all you guys. Hey, how did everybody trade today since yesterday? Hopefully you guys kept the momentum going. My gosh, we've been killing it. Let me know how the audio sounds. I have a feeling it's kind of loud right now. Let me turn that down a little bit. There we go. Just letting people come in. And we take hopefully a couple good scalps today. Remember, if you're a one-on-one student and you have any questions about today, questions, comments, message me in your one-on-one folder. You definitely get first priority. And then if you're a Futures Bootcamp member, you could go ahead and post it in the group and I can make you guys videos and stuff. If you don't understand anything in particular. All right, here we go. Let's just load up the chart. And let me hide my face. It's kind of getting ridiculous, Bob. Nobody wants to see your face, Bob. All right, let me see what you guys said. So right out the gate, we got 33 people. That's pretty cool. Guys, do me a favor, tap that like button. I guess the thumbs up button on this stream, and then the like button underneath the post. So what's up, David? What's up, Carla? What's up, Rich? A girl with a guitar. Good to see you. Mark, how are you? We got Paul, Alex McCoy. Good afternoon. David Ross, sounds good. Hello, is this the time you trade every day or you trade us US Open? Thanks for live trading. Audio is fine. I don't trade US Open. I do trade. Yeah, this is the time I trade every day, 1 to 3. I'm just kind of like the afternoon trader. We've been killing it, absolutely destroying it every day. I don't know if we've had a losing day. We might have had one losing day in 2.5 weeks. Maybe. I don't even remember. Did we have any losing days, guys, overall? Like, let me know in the box. Let's see. And welcome, by the way, Eric. We'd love to have you on board with us. Mark, what's up, buddy? I want to pass my soon to be funded. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Got my payout and got my money back from yesterday with Bethany this morning. Awesome, Michael. If you don't mind, how much was your payout? That's awesome, brother. Congratulations. I want to highlight you. Paid to the bank. Anthony Ayers says the stream is growing. Yeah, it is. That's the fastest we hit 41 real quick. I'm just going to show YouTube and stay consistent. I'm okay if it just stays this size. I have a good time. I have a good place to kind of meet in the middle with all my students and then new people that come into our world. So it works pretty good. Good afternoon, Chris B. Mark, doing great. Elzo. Good afternoon, Michael. 2K paid out to Michael to his bank account. Great job, buddy. What's up, Eric Woodward? Man, I wish you knew how good you were doing, Michael. I wish you knew how good you're doing. Let's see. Do I have to change anything today? All right, I'm going to clear this all out if it lets me. Let's just start fresh. Let's go to the 1 hour. I'm going to go and clear that out. Got to clean my mess. This was the last trade we took yesterday. Let's see. Don't know what that is. Put that right here, and then I'm going to clear out the VWAP as well. Let's see if we can get a nice scalp or two in. All right, so let's look left. I'm going to put this horizontal line on here, horizontal line, and we are in an hour block. Okay, so I'm going to say from here to here, since this one's so small, I'm just going to call it that. That's my 1 hour block. So now I don't need that anymore. I can come over here. We got to keep it nice and clean. Got to show where our playing field is. All right. And last down before up movement. This is kind of tricky because this went higher than this. So technically it's this. This is where it gets tricky and ugly and nasty. Really technically, because this went higher than this and this is lower. This is kind of like I would call an invisible block. So this most likely needs mitigated, and hopefully it got enough of this block. Let me just grab the wick on this 1 hour block right here. If I grab the wick, which I don't tend to normally do, but this is a small area. If I grab that and look now, it hit that, and essentially we can potentially go down, right? Let's see. Tim Greco, good afternoon from just another Michael. Michael's got good luck, I tell you. That's a total of $6,500 in payouts. Dude, congratulations, man. That's just the beginning, buddy. You know, if you could do it once, you could do it. You know, if you could do it that many times, you could do it every time, each month, you know, at this point. So that's a huge congrats to you, buddy. All right, so let me check clarity. Clarity's up here. It's ready to fall. I mean, we're at 87 right here. So I think we've probably got enough of this, at least for a scalp. We could actually maybe take a sell off right here. Notice how that's not a low. Never mind. This did not go higher than this. That's what a lot of people can't see. So I'm expecting it maybe to come up to here before dropping. What's up, Marvin? Michael Johnson, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Let me explain how this all works so everybody fully understands. So YouTube, I come on here, totally free. Come on here. That's awesome. When you're on here with me, everybody seems to do good. People are passing challenges. I think we're at like 14 or 15 people pass challenges the last couple of weeks. That's awesome, especially for a smaller stream. I think that's awesome. But here's what happens. basically a lot of people, once they don't have me, they go off and do their own little things and they get crazy. So that's where mentorship comes in. So I'm not pitching mentorship right now. I just want you to fully understand, because we do have mentorship students on here, and that's just kind of like an added bonus. So like you get to watch me trade live on here, but then you go into I want you to fully utilize your private group with me and Coach Bethany, Coach Christian, and ask questions. Okay. Don't be afraid to ask questions. If you paid me money, I want to work with you. Okay. I want you to fully understand things. So if something goes over your head, you have me exclusively. Okay. So there's a huge difference than just watching me on YouTube. Like I got to teach you how to fish, right? So you can keep bringing in the money, right? Past 50K bull and ox this morning. Congratulations, Richard DeBell. Let's go, man. Let's go. You are amazing, brother. You're doing fantastic. Marvin, what's up, Bob? I took a bath on MNQ in the open, stayed in too long and got greedy on the pump. Lost it all and went red for the day. You know, Marvin, that's just what you needed to do. It comes to a point where you're like, I'm just sick of being that guy that does this. Like, and I'm speaking on behalf of mostly everybody. Okay. Most people here, I'll give you credit, Marvin. The fact that you haven't quit yet after making that mistake probably many, many times in the past tells me you're almost there. Because what most people do, and this is why that whole stat of what 95% of all traders fail, right? Happens is they can't handle the emotions and the mental capacity to stick with it long enough, to fail enough to start saying, you know what, I'm just sick and tired of being that guy that just takes random trades and holds trades. And I just want you to remember, if you get out early, okay, or when you're supposed to, look at that as like it's almost like a cheat code. You got to flip this. It doesn't help you to get, like, what's the point of holding a trade? You might as well get out and just wait for the next best trade, like another break of structure up or something like that, you know? Like, you can look at it as an advantage. Get out now, wait for proof of the next best trade and get in. Versus like, I don't want to lose this account. Like, dude, you already lost it. It's already down, you know? And I'm speaking to everybody. I'm not like yelling at you, Marvin, but it's already down, right? Especially with these futures accounts with the trailing drawdown. Like, you're not going to fix anything by holding it. I promise you that. So I know it's hard to remember in the moment. But if you actually talk to yourself, like my family used to think I was crazy. I'd be sitting here like talking about the trade that I'm in. I'd be like, I'd literally verbally be out loud. I lose this trade. Like, I'm literally by myself doing this. If I lose this trade right now, how will I feel? If I lost $1,000 in this trade, would it run my day? How would I react towards my wife and my kids? Okay, is that too much risk right now? And if the answer is, oh, I'd feel awful, I close it out, right? Sounds crazy. Close it out, and I'll be like, okay, what could I lose in this situation? Like, how confident am I in this situation? What could I put on, right? So maybe it was $300. If I lost $300, I wouldn't really feel like a failure on that account. So I literally will talk myself through, and you want to feel your feels, right? You want to feel, how do I feel in this situation? Okay, if I lose this trade, how will I feel? And one of my biggest tips I give my students is, you have to pre-imagine, like, before you get in the trade, if I risk $1,000 on this, imagine that you already lost that $1,000. You put it out in the market, it's not yours anymore. Okay, it's gone. Okay, how does that make you feel? Immediately subtract. Instead of thinking, oh, I got to get it to 53,000, you know, from 50, doing a 1 to 3, think, okay, now I'm at 49,000. So hopefully this trade works out. Think it opposite. Flip your mindset on this and prepare for the loss, because you already lost it. As soon as you put it out in the market, in the riskiest market on the planet, you lost. Okay. Now, if you just so happen to be right and your edge was right, now you won. So this is what kind of helped. Hold on one second. Gotta respond to one of my students there. There we go. Ooh, we have Neil. There we go. We're just kind of waiting, guys. We're just kind of waiting, but hopefully that helps your mind right there. Okay. Would love to get to 100 viewers today. I will do a giveaway of, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do 5 giveaways. Okay. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to do 5 giveaways. I'm going to do 1 Take Profit Trader or Alpha 50K. You pick. I'll send you over. So you can do whatever you want with it. I'll just send you a Zelle or something. Right. And then I'm going to pick 4 people for 15-minute one-on-one sessions if you want it, right? So meaning I'll jump on a Zoom with you, go over your current trading strategy, give you some tips and send you off. And hopefully you can get it. So a lot of times, just being able to have somebody look over your shoulder and see how you see the market could be that aha moment that you needed, and you're like, well, why didn't the 27th video on YouTube work today? It's because those people on YouTube aren't looking over your shoulder and seeing what you're doing, right? Eddie Farias, I know I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but I know who you are. Good afternoon on the road to Houston, but here listening. Awesome to have you, buddy. Is a mentorship, the VIP 97 a month. That's my group mentorship. So I have just different levels, I have, but my one-on-one is very selective. So I'm not just trying to get everybody. So when I say that, I mean that, like, if you're kind of like a negative person or like excuse type person, I really don't want to work with you. I'm just being honest. And that's not a mean thing. Maybe jump in the group which is Solomon Trading VIP. That's cool. Really only looking for people that are kind of like, and maybe not even hurting financially, like someone that's pretty good that's just trying to focus on getting consistent. I'm not trying to like mass do one-on-ones. Okay. You really have to be a good fit. So like if I picked you for one-on-one and you're one of my one-on-one students in here, that's because you had a really good attitude. We liked you from the get-go, that kind of thing. So we turned down a lot of people, honestly. Like I'd rather not be stuck with somebody, because I do a lifetime mentorship program. I'd rather not be stuck with somebody for the next 3 years that just complains. It's really bad. Oh man. Definitely need to get better with that. Most of my trades would be winners if I just took quick profits. Appreciate your wisdom. Needed to hear this. You're welcome, Marvin. Hey man, I mean, the fact that you're still going, you're already beating 95% of everybody out there because they quit. They quit, dude. You know how many people I know quit? You know how many people will join my mentorship program and they'll give it a shot for a month and then they lose like 3 evals and then quit. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Like, I'm like, guys, like I'm going to say this. I want to say this out loud. I want you to fail. Wow. Right. I want you to actually lose. I want you to lose faster. Right. I want you to get those losses out of the way so you can get used to losing and understand that I still fail. I'll fail a challenge here and there. Rarely do I fail challenges, but I still lose my funded accounts. Oh my gosh. That is part of the whole thing, the whole overall risk reward. There's times where I make stupid mistakes, where I hold the position too long and stuff. Nobody's perfect, right? I'm not trying to act like I'm perfect. I still lose accounts, but after doing this long enough, I have evals almost passed at all times on the back burner. So like whenever I lose one, boom, just pass the other one real quick, fund it again. Boom, 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 boom. So I never have to pay for like reset on evals or anything like that. It's like $1,500 for 150K. I literally just have another one ready to go, push the button, boom, got another account, And then I stock up on accounts when there's sales with no activation fees, right? So I kind of can go off on a tangent on this. What's up, Inspirational Mode? How are you doing, buddy? Inspirational Mode. Who you got a name? I like to put names with everybody, and it's really crazy how I can remember these names all the time. It's nuts because I'm not really good with names, but online, it seems like I can remember everybody. Apex Labor Day, sell 90% off. Gonna buy a few. Awesome, man. Code Solomon. Appreciate y'all, all you guys. All right, so I don't know why the market just froze in time. I'm thinking it might push up because it wicked out this area. but I really wanted it to come up here so I could take a sell. Okay, there we go. Maybe I just got to talk to the candle. Maybe I need a shirt that says, just talk to the candle. Who said that the other day? I can't put it on a shirt, but it was big wick energy. Crazy. You guys are freaking nuts. I'm Tiffany. Good to finally know your name, a girl with a guitar. Tiffany, it's Craig. Awesome, buddy. Thank you for that, Craig. Let's see if I can remember that. I'm not here yet, but quit doesn't exist. I'm not there yet. Yeah, David Bell, another great example of a guy that has not quit and keeps going, you know? Like, that's the common trait, guys. There's barely, I'll just say it like this. There's barely anybody I know that I personally trained that isn't successful to a degree yet where they could at least pass challenges and stay consistent or whatever, that didn't stop. Now, other people, it takes, I've had people as little as a couple weeks. That's very, very rare. Other people, it's going to take months. You know, that's why putting a time limit on mentorship, like, I couldn't do it, right? Because there's just not enough time. Because I can go to YouTube right now. Okay, grab any, and I could show you this. This is crazy. I can grab any strategy you could find on YouTube. I could do that strategy, back test it, and with my risk management and the way I trade mentally, I most of the time can make that a profitable strategy. That's it. What's up, Tana? How are you? Good to see you as always. Hey, how'd you profit today? You doing good? Okay, well, what I want to see, guys, I want to see this take this out, come up here, and then look for some kind of entry on lower time frame down. That's really what I want to see. Michael, sometimes correct, Michael, sometimes lots of years. And, you know, God bless those people that stick around for years and don't have success. Those are the go-getters right there. They still have the faith. They're not sounding like Eeyore, like, oh boy, I didn't make it yet. No, you still believe it's going to happen for you, and it's going to happen for you. Just got back from the doctor. Okay, hopefully everything's good. Tana, $4,000 so far today. Beautiful. I've messed around with the orb. It's not like my favorite. That's the opening. Let's see, hold on, what was that? Orb strategy. I did mess around with it a little bit. Opening range breakout. Yeah. Trading strategy that uses price range established in the first few minutes of trading session to identify potential break. Okay, now I take that back. I had a strategy that I gave one of my students, because that's another thing. Not every strategy is meant for every person. I had one person that only had time for the opening, so I came up with, actually, I think I have that in my Solomon Trading VIP. Let me check that. It's not called that. I gotta look now. Man, you're bringing back memories. I've done everything you can imagine, and that's the thing. People are always like, "Well, if you have a winning strategy, why would you change strategies?" Because I get bored. For the most part, I trade the same way. Okay, but with that said, like I said, it's not about the entry as much as it is about how you handle your risk and your mindset and your emotions. It's way more about that. It's like 90% that, 10% entry. And how do I know that? You could ask my students in here that have taken my coin flipping 0 entry strategy, where you flip a coin 50 times, and using my risk management, if it's heads, buy no matter where it's at. If it's tails, sell no matter where it's at. How many people were profitable after 50 coin flips, where it's completely luck, completely random? How many people on here actually did that strategy and was profitable at the end? I'm just curious. And that proves that it doesn't matter about the strategy. The strategy can give you more edge. Okay. It's a strategy 100% could give you more edge, but it really comes down to like what excites you. What kind of strategy, what kind of entry model do you like? Right? Maybe this kind's too boring for you, right? Maybe you don't want to wait 100%. Maybe you want to just take this little scalp from here to here. But whatever that is, you need to stick with that one way, right? You need to stick with that one way, whatever excites you a little bit. Now, I go by the terms like make trading boring again. Like I really mean that, because a lot of people, they're like too addicted to it. So where the risk management stuff plays, puts into place, is where you're able to say, okay, that was enough for me. I'm good, right? Or I'm going to wait for that exact setup again. And if it happens again, and I consider it an A plus, maybe add a couple confluences with it. Maybe I'll take it again, but only if it shows up, and only if it's between this time and this time. You don't want to sit here all day, right? Like in the mornings, guys, I'm done in like sometimes 15 minutes, and I'm done. In London, I'm on like 15 minutes if I'm up for London. With you guys, I hang on here a lot longer because I enjoy it and have fun. But you don't need to even be here this long. Like if you're in futures boot camp, I text you the trade. You don't even have to be there, right? Let's see. All right, so Carlo says I was past 50K eval this morning. Congrats. Tiffany, congrats, Tiffany. Girl with a guitar. Bob's dead on. I appreciate you, Michael. Tana says I did that the other day and was up plus 10. It works, says Michael Johnston. What's up, Tiff? Or 15-minute, 5-minute break, or 2 1-minute breaks and 1 enter. Been back testing so far, so good. See, that's what I mean, Michael. Okay, so you're trading a totally different. I mean, when I say that, it's not really. I teach breakup structures, pullbacks, all that kind of stuff. So you're just using it during a specific time, right? 1 hour is still my favorite, yeah. So but my whole point, Michael, is you started with me in January, and now basically what we've worked with you on is your emotions and your risk management and all that kind of stuff. And really, at the end of the day, that's what pays the bills. 1 hour block still my favorite. Yeah, absolutely. I trade inverted fair value gaps at the open. So look at you guys. See, I love it. What's up, Michael? 1 hour block still my favorite. Yes. Good work, Craig. Now turn that into money. Absolutely. How do you manage risk in a way to come out profitable? Well, there's 2 ways. Okay. You could do 1-to-1s. You could even do less than 1-to-1s if your win ratio is super, super high. Now, I'm not telling you to do that. Okay. I know that's not popular, but let's imagine that you had an edge that gave you a 90% win ratio with 1 to 1.5s. Sounds pretty good. Okay. So we came up here now, guys. I see this little 1 minute structure break right here. Hold on 1 second. I got to take this. If this closes below here on the 1 minute, I might give this a shot. Hold on 1 second. Yep. So I measure this out, see if I get a 1-to-1 there. I'm going to open up my little trading tool here. Boom. Sell limit. Hate it how it does that. If I got in here and my profit here and my stop was here above the 50% of this 1 hour block, that's about right. It's perfect. So I'm going to enter this. This will be my first trade of the day. I do think it can at least come to this little range. At that point, I'll either set it to break even or take profit. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not trade what I trade. Okay. I'm teaching only to trade on prop firms. I'm not telling you what to do with real money. Okay. I'm not promising you'll make any real money. I got to tell you this stuff. I'm not a financial advisor. I would never want to be one either. Just saying. Good job, Tiffany. That's awesome, Michael. Let's see. What's the best time to trade? London. 3. I'll do like 3 to 4 sometimes in the morning, but I don't recommend it, man. Just get profitable in New York. The only reason I do London sometimes is because I'm a night owl. Like I'll be up working anyway, so I'm like, oh, there's a good trade. Like last night, I lost one during London. It sucked. Then I'm like, the one thing I recommend is stay out of London if you have sleeping issues, and are emotional at trading still. Because if you trade bad at night, then you're thinking about your loss and you can't sleep. What Americans sleeping? Yeah, exactly. When you taught me how to do DCA has saved me the most in bad trades, but risk is everything, and then how you handle it after. Awesome. Yeah, just talking it through with yourself and walking through like a psychopath. If people around your house don't think you're crazy, you're not trading. You're not crazy enough, right? Is this a live session? Yes, this is live, Brooke. Or are you talking about London? No, I don't do London live. This will be like me and my recliner in the dark, seeing a trade and taking it. I'd love to talk more about DCA because I'm not clear on how that works. I understand the reasoning, but I'm not sure about logistics of execution. So, I mean, I have a training on that in the Futures Bootcamp, Tana. You could just go in the training section. I think it's like number 1. But to make a long story short, to keep it really simple, I keep it about 80% of my stop. So if I'm in this trade right now and it comes up to 80%, and I have a real, I mean, I wouldn't get in a trade unless I had a real good reason for there to be a stop there. But you'd enter one more position. Let's say I was in with 20 micros. I'd do one more at 20, but get out the stop right here. And the whole point is it's going to make your, well, I'm about to get in this trade here. Hold on. Let's see. Ooh, everything's just lining up for this sell. The whole point is it'll make your entry now go to like right here. Then you could either get it at break even or ride that sucker, you know? Hey, Roy, what's up, buddy? Good to have you. All right, we're at 78. 3 more people. We're at our all-time high, guys. This is exciting. Is this the day? We had 100 people or more, and I do the giveaway. 4 live tradings, not live trading, live coaching sessions, 15 minutes with me. We'll go out to 4 people, and 1 person will win a Take Profit Trader 50K account or a Alpha account, which is what I'm trading today. I like Alpha 0. There's $1,000 daily loss limit, 2,000 max loss limit, 3,000 profit target to get funded, but then there's 0 activation fee, and you can pass in 2 days. So not bad, not bad. What's up, Jim C. Lee? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, guys, do me a favor. Just tap that the thumbs up button on the stream. And if you haven't liked the actual video below the video, that'd be awesome if you did that right now for me. Just let YouTube know that we're not going nowhere and we're here to stay. And if you are new to the channel, if you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, that would rock. That would rock. That's a good one, Tana. I don't quite understand DCA either. So you're just decreasing risk. You're adding like a very small amount of risk. Okay, so let's say you risked $1,000 on here, you might add 150 to 200 more, right? So another idea to do would be to leave room. So that's me right now. I should be leaving room. So 17. So on this one, I could lose a max of 1,000, right? So maybe I put this to 15, right? And then I leave room for a potential DCA. So does that make sense? So I could lose only $1,000 on this account, and then I put it to 700 risk, max risk, right here. And then if it comes up here, I enter 1 more at 15, and if it comes down to here, I could get out at break even. So it literally saves me a lot, either break even or it pushes through and I'm double micro, and then I can set my stop to break even, trail, whatever, you know. So there's many ways to manage the actual risk. Just got to be careful. Just got to be careful. Well, we were close. We're about to enter this trade here coming up. We're starting to build up some of that liquidity to the downside that it needs to see. I am looking for sells right now. Now that we took out this, and this might even be a wick. Yeah, it's just a wick on the 5, which that's a great sign. So let's see how that closes on the 5, but I'm hoping it dumps right here because then we could at least come down here. Because if you look, let's look for reasons to go down, right? Probabilities. I had that probability training in Solomon Trading. You can just go to it, just type hashtag edge in the search and you should find it. So here's a fair value gap here, fair value gap here. There's 2 5-minute fair value gaps below. And may want to spike and mitigate 50% of this white 1 hour block before dropping, but it's got a lot of it now. So this could fall pretty easily. And if it just went to this range, it'd be at 0.62. You set the break even, and then you could see it maybe come down to these lows. This is how you hit the bigger ones. So how's everybody's trading day going? Who all profited today? Let's do like a celebrate wins. Who all profited today? Who all got payouts? Who all passed some challenges? That kind of stuff. Let's get some momentum in the room. Keep getting people messaging me. That's funny. We got people sending me pictures of them watching me on their TV. It's cool. Yeah. All right, we're just waiting on the sell, guys. Hopefully it pops for us. All right, let's do this roll call. This is awesome. So maybe I'll put that up. I'll just put that up. We'll just look. Show on stream real quick while we're waiting on this trade. Michael said, my wife asked me the other day who I was talking to while trading. I said myself. Yep. So you're making it finally, Michael. That's great. So maybe you're just being too quiet, guys. Maybe you need to talk to yourself a little bit more. That's a good one, Tana. I don't quite understand. Okay, yeah. I'm at 812 times 5. So Tana's at 4,000 roughly, $4,060. We got Tiffany, a girl with a guitar, made 900 to pass that 50K eval. Congratulations. Tim Greco in profit. Crazy open. Did you do orb? Michael Johnson, this will be my first trade of the day. Awesome, man. Way to be disciplined. Rich DeBill, $1,200 on my 150K TPT eval this morning. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. You're almost there. Abraham Vargas. I profited $950 today. Beautiful. Made $250 so far today. Tana Wicker, good job, everyone. Yeah. Eric Woodward, I lost one account today, but up 800 on new combine account. Beautiful, Eric. Good job, buddy. Jeff Larson passed 250K evals today. Boom. I need to have like a whole area of people who pass challenges, like, and just show it somehow, somewhere. Because it builds morale for everybody else. Because like when people are in, you know what I mean? Like it helps you to see, oh man, maybe this is real. And maybe this, other people are succeeding. So they keep going, right? David Rowe up 1,200 today, just opened a new eval. So this will be the first trade on that. Beautiful. Somebody wake up the market for me. They're right here. This closes below this area. My gosh, it could be a good trade. Let's see if there's another entry over to the left. Let me see over here. See if there's something I'm missing. Some kind of 5-minute block in the 1 hour. Ooh, we do got one. Let's just put that up. Put a sell block up. So we basically touched the bottom of this 5-minute block. Oh. Touch the bottom of this 5-minute block. So we might come up here, touch this 5-minute block, and then maybe I'd look for a sell down from up there. But so either it comes up to this area or it breaks this low first, one or the other. And we attack these lows. Working on my TPT buffer, 2 accounts, 664 and 551 for the day. Awesome, MBZ, good to see. Is that on your 50K? 80 viewers, guys. One more viewer, I believe. Actually, I think it's 83 was my max, but let's say 4 more viewers and we're at our all-time high, and that's awesome. And then we're only 16 away from the giveaway, so make sure to share this with your friends and like the stream. And if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. I go live every day between 1 and 3 p.m. Eastern. 25K, oh, that's really good. Then you'll be getting some payouts. If you're doing 664 and 551 on 2 accounts on a 25K, let me think. What is the math on that? What do you actually need? Let's see. What's the buffer? Is it 750? Is it $750 on that? How my week went. Monday, $1,200. Tuesday, $1,300. Wednesday was up, then lost all profit from Monday through Wednesday. This morning got it all back, so I stopped worrying about the day and focused on the week. Yes. And you know what happens after that, Michael? The next level is you start focusing on the month. I know it's hard to think like that, but you might have like 5 bad days in a row, and then all of a sudden it's just per month. And then yeah, just do the same thing every single day, and then eventually, you know, you could be like, oh, I had a great month this month, you know. But yeah, you're doing great. And that's huge growth, because most people, they're focusing on the day for sure. 1,600. Okay. Yeah, I never did a 25K, so that's awesome. Anthony Ayers, order blocks and FEGs got me confused as heck. I know how to spot the FEG, but not the order block. My brain can't wrap around which have more power. Okay, look, my favorite thing on the planet is order blocks. A lot of times a FVG will be in a higher time frame order block, right? So that could be a good area in a higher time frame order block to take a position or take profit to. Okay, I will always give more value to an order block. Here's why. An order block is a block of orders. There's way more orders in that area that need to be liquidated or filled, right? Institutions also know that people play from order blocks to order blocks. So like they know that they can have a lot of buyers or sellers up in that area to either take out or people will be buying from that area or selling from that area. Does that make sense? As far as fair value gaps go, that's just an area that moved too fast, and it's an imbalance in the market that will eventually get balanced back again. Okay, so yes, it will eventually get balanced back to there, but my main focus is what are my 2 areas. Like my white areas are my hour, right? So this was an hour, that was an hour, right? Now let's look inside this 1 hour. Let's see if I find a fair value gap. I'm sure I will. So there's a few already I see. I could probably go to the 15-minute and find some. Yeah, so right here. So this is the 1 hour block, and here's a 15-minute fair value gap. That's the only fair value gap I see. There's one right here too, from here to here, right? Which was a 5-minute. So essentially, you could just say that's the 15. Might as well. Does that make sense? So sure, that needs to get filled. it doesn't have to right away. I think there's more urgency for a order block to be filled versus anything. By the way, we almost could take a sell here if this creates a new high right here and then breaks the structure down. I would enter something like that, attacking this liquidity. So we're just waiting. We'll clear that out. Let me clear out these 215 or two fives. Awesome, Anthony. Awesome, Anthony. MBZ, to be certain they want to fill the 15-minute fair value gap, don't you need to go down to the 5-minute to see if it was partially filled already? I mean, I could see it because, like, if it comes to here, then I know it was partially filled, right? But at the end of the day, the whole thing needs to be filled. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they only filled it partially, there's still some left over that was imbalanced. So eventually that needs to be filled no matter what. Again, it doesn't have to be right away. Market has to be balanced out. I need to order some coffee. Wife's still sick. Please pray for her. I mean, she's not dying, but you know what I mean. She's just been down for the count for the last week. You really feel it when your wife is the homemaker. And I'm out here working so hard trading. I'm just kidding. I help out. Let's see. Well, I wish I could manipulate the market for you guys. Make this happen faster, but like we get caught up sometimes. Thank you, Peace in. Appreciate it. All right, come on. Give us that new high. Give us that new high. Come on. I want it to go up into this 5-minute block. Take this high. Give us a new low. Then we got to tackle this liquidity below. I do think it's going to tank soon. And once it tanks, we're taking that. We riding that wave with that bank. Meanwhile, you guys have taken 20 trades. A lot of you guys have taken 20 trades while I haven't taken one yet. And you probably one loss, one loss, 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 one loss, 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 big loss. And you're like, why am I down for the day? You know? Because you're playing right in the hands of the institutions, period. I need some classical. I need to make a new mix. All right. Created it. No, we didn't. Push, 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 push. Come on. A little bit more. Touch that block. There we go. All right, we got what we needed. So I will enter. Oops. This makes a really good target. So the real-time feed. This is Raymond, and I got my first ever payout yesterday. That is awesome. Raymond Luke. It's only Raymond I could think of at this moment. I think it's L-U-I-K. Congratulations, buddy. Dude, I love Gone in 60 Seconds so much. There's so many songs on that soundtrack that I love. Man, it makes me want to watch it right now. Like. Okay. Well, I would have never guessed that was said like. I always thought Luke. Yeah, you appreciate it, man. Yeah, I have a really weird thing with names. I could remember names like online. It's really weird. In person, you can tell me your name 50 times, and I'll be like, "What was your name?" I have no idea. But online, like I could just remember it. Really wild. So we're just waiting on a break structure, guys. Once that break structure happens, I might even go lower. I'll probably do this. 3. Let me look. I like to pre-measure it just like I pre-talk, right? Pre-talk to myself. Pre-talk. Maybe I'll do 50% of the block if it breaks down. That way it's a 1 to, if it fills this whole block, it'd be a 1 to 1. And you got to take into consideration the top of this, right? So if it only goes to here, it'd be a 0.5. So we could set the break even at that point, look for another entry if it doesn't, or just hold it. We already know it wants to go down here and take out all this liquidity and dump into this fair value gap and give us that beautiful 1 to 3.31. That's what we know it wants to do, and it will probably do. I'm going to get this ready, this trade, because I think it's going to actually happen here. So, all right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave. I'm going to tell you what I did earlier. I'm going to leave this at $700 risk, right? Leave enough room for one DCA position right here. So I'll enter again right here with the same size and exit the same area, right? So if it happens, I'll take these on my funded as well. I think this is pretty much an A+ setup. If it happens, I guess you'd say. So get ready, guys, if you're trading. I'm not telling you to get in a trade. I'm just telling you I'm going to get in a trade. I am not a financial advisor. Do not take my trades. That's up to you. If you want to take this entertainment, this edutainment seriously, that's totally up to you. You could always contact your nearest financial advisor, put it in some kind of IRA or mutual fund, and maybe in 30 years you could buy a car. James Cleveland, Bob, another good day. Take profit is moving me to Pro Plus. Woo! Congratulations, James. Moving on up in life. Moving on up. Get ready for this trade. I'm getting lined up. I'm going to be risking 700 on this. Be risking quite a bit on my funded. Let's see what I want to risk on my funded. Let me pull out that handy dandy sheet. You get this sheet with Mentorship, by the way. It's right here. You get this sheet with Mentorship. It's our futures risk and FX now, by the way. The new one's Forex, but this is mainly futures. So I just go over here. You see the size right here? So I say I want a 18-point size, 18 points. You put 18 in the box like that. And then right here's how much you want to risk, right? It's very simple. So I could be like, okay, on my 150K, maybe I'll risk 2,000. So 56 micros. Simple, right? So I get that ready. Oh, it's getting ready for sure, for me anyways. Quant tower, 56 micros. There we go. Getting it ready. Several payouts once you hit 10K, they move you. Yep. 90-10 splits. Beautiful, brother. So excited for you, man. From withdrawal button to my bank account only took 4 hours last night. Yeah. Take Profit Trader is probably my favorite prop firm. Use code Solomon. Use code Solomon. Come on, baby. Dump. It's time. It's time. What are you doing? Got everything ready. Need a little bit more, I think. Yeah. Keeps moving the dang cell. I don't want it to move it. So dumb. Just tap me in. Wait, you're in? It could drop. It should drop, but I'm not doing it until this breaks. I'm taking this with my funded, fingers crossed. All right. Good luck. Good luck. Maybe it's building some more liquidity. Still waiting, guys. I'm still not in a trade. This is what it takes to be successful at trading. And a lot of people, they don't want to hear that. They want the excitement, the dopamine hits. They want to already have taken 10 trades and blew 3 accounts. And they think that once they get funded, they're going to change that mentality. And that's the problem. Here we go. Market ready. If you can't manage your risk on your demo slash, I mean, it's always a demo, right? Funded account, then what makes you think you're going to be able to change? It's harder mentally, at least when you start to actually, oh, you can't see my, oh, thank you for that. Appreciate it. Oop. Well, I'm glad that you said something, Kelly. Kelly, my sister, my big sister. Not in yet. Yes. So can you fix your screen so we can see that? Thank you, Tana. You're still on the risk calculator, Bobby. Appreciate you. All right, we're still not in this trade. Patience. Patience. You know, it's funny. I'll watch people leave because the trade didn't happen. It's like, we're about to take the trade. It's about to happen. We're about to, everybody, I'm getting in seconds and hopefully make thousands more. And then the viewership goes up. But if I say like, you guys suck and most people aren't patient and all this stuff, and the candle starts going up, I'll see like 10 people fall off. Like it's my fault. The market sucks. Let's look at this, guys. We are now officially at 35 trades in the last, I guess tomorrow will be 3 weeks of streaming with a 77.5% win ratio. We've had 13 plus people that I know of get funded now, which I don't know, that's got to be multi-millions of dollars worth of funding capital that now our members get to trade with. Alex, you know what, bro? I literally have a picture of you printed out on a little stick figure thing, just sitting right here. And whenever I'm talking negative about anybody, I'm literally thinking exactly of you, 100%. That'd be funny. I should do that. Just get like a big, like, there's Alex, and then like just different people that say different things all the time. That'd be hilarious, actually. You get little bobbleheads. Get little bobbleheads of you. This picture of this bobblehead. Don't judge me. This is Raphael. Little Alex bobblehead. Stick figure. Come on, let's get this drop. And then we have an action figure of Stephen Ellis with his abs. And he says, he goes, just push it. When he told me to just push it, and I passed 20 accounts because I needed like 100 more. Arts and crafts time, like vacation Bible school. Yeah, those good times, man. Got the popsicle sticks. I was just gonna say that. That's crazy, dude. I didn't read your stuff. Some cotton balls, popsicle sticks. But we'll use some pink highlighter and color some. I don't know why pink, but I was thinking Easter maybe, and like cut it out, put it, use some of that glue. I don't know what I'm making, but you never do what you're actually making in Bible school, right? Yeah, get a Stephen Ellis bobblehead action figure with his abs out and his arms, massive arms as he pushes trade. He has to look good even trading. Alex McCoy, let's eat some popsicles and then use the sticks to make stick figures. It's got to be sugar-free for me though, buddy. And I honestly, at my age, I can't eat more than 3 or I have gas the rest of the night. Just saying. All right, somebody's got to make me a new non-copyright playlist. Aiden, he's making a presentation for me. One more time. I'm going to make a classical playlist tonight, at least by Monday. A guaranteed win. If Steven's in it, we're guaranteed, right? The only guarantee in life of trading is if Stephen Ellis is in it. Mr. 25K a week guy. Alex says, I tell my wife I fart to establish dominance in the house. Is that you marking your territory? Oh my gosh. See Roy's question above. Oh man, it's hard to see every question, Kelly. Let me see. Roy. How far is Roy's question above? My gosh, guys. Oh, Violet says, congrats, James. How many payouts? Awesome. So how do I not see a question here? I don't see Roy's question above. Am I losing my mind? Leave little bro alone. She's always picking on me, I swear. Am I still a professional bum, Kelly? In all of Alex's silly, he was asking about order blocks. Where do I see them? What's wrong with my eyes? Phil B says, I'm just watching for learning and fun. Thanks to Bob's, Bethany, and Christian training, I'm already up $9,000 today. That's enough for one day. Phil B. Man, I'm gonna have to mark that up. That was a good one, man. Making me look good here. And I love the shout out to Bethany and Christian, guys. Bethany and Christian, by the way, Bethany and Christian, if you don't know them, they were students of mine that became good friends. I think friends first. Friends, students is like kind of the same time. I knew Bethany before. Regardless, she was a student and then became very successful at trading. Same with Coach Christian. And they've been loyal to me like every single day for the last like 4 or 5 years. Like, it's crazy. Like, we should give a round of applause to Coach Bethany, Coach Christian Supreme, because they show up. They did the part I didn't want to do. You know what I didn't want to do? I didn't want to wake up for sure every day, every morning and trade. It's not that I didn't want to, but like I have my own trading and I have my own 5 teenagers and stuff that I just, there's certain things that I don't want to do, and they filled that gap for me, and they stay loyal and they're awesome and they're amazing. And so mad props to Coach Bethany, Coach Christian, if you're watching. They are die hard for Solomon trading. It's amazing. My teenage son is the boss of our house. That kind of sucks, but I know the feeling. My son kind of thinks he is. I think he's on here right now. Oh, there he is. Speaking of, I was just about to talk crap about you. There you are, magically. Want to say hi? You're gonna be in the video.
Oh. What's up? What do you want?
We got 78. I think this is the day, guys. You just tilt that over and let YouTube know I'm here. They still think we're ghosts down here. You took the buy? Nice. I'm waiting on this sell. It's driving me crazy. We just want to get in this sell right here. I still don't see Roy's question, though. Roy asked, still a bit unclear what an order block is. Could you give me a quick explanation, please? Okay, an order block is an area, a large area of a bunch of orders. That's pretty much it. How I mark them up, if that's what you're asking, is I'll take usually the last candle to the wick. See, I'm on the 1 hour. And what I'll do is I'll take the body. So like if it's too small, like a little doji like that, I'll take the body of the next one to the wick. Okay, it's just what I do. I don't know anybody else that does that. It's not like it's just what I do, right? And then on the bottom, I'm just, the only areas I care about, I don't care about doing this, guys. I don't care about like zooming out and seeing everything. You know what? A lot of people have that situation where they're like, okay, I don't know which way the market's going because they're looking at everything like this. You don't need to do that. You just need to know where are the two zones at that I'm focusing on and stay in between that, right? So I'm in between this 1 hour block and this 1 hour block. Why is this a 1 hour block? Because this went up and then this went lower than this, and this area right here pushed it up past this area right here. So this is an area of interest for me. There's a lot of orders in this area right here. Okay. And why is that important, Roy? That's important because the institutions know if they want to buy a lot of contracts for cheap, there's tons of stops, okay, down this whole area and underneath this whole zone. So there's tons and tons, and I'm trying to find something to draw with. There's tons and tons of liquidity below this block, right? So what that really means is people who are buying right now have their stop losses, and a stop loss is basically a forced sell. They're forced to sell at a cheaper price. And institutions, because the market, for every buyer there's a seller, and for every seller there's a buyer, they can't just buy or sell anywhere with the volume of orders that they have. They have to take market where they know there's tons of people willing to sell for a cheaper price, right? That makes sense? Then when it starts going back up, there's tons of people that start buying with them, ride the wave, building more liquidity underneath that area. More stops, more stops, more stops. And that is how supply and demand works, right? So institution, I know for a fact, has to go there, or they're not just going to buy and buy and buy and buy forever, right? They have to sell off their contracts or nobody makes any money, right? So let's see. And thank you for that, Tana. Alex McCoy says, Bethany Christian are the goats. Yes. Yes, they are awesome. Christian's birthday. It's Christian's birthday. Oh my gosh. I gotta sing him happy birthday. This is what's gotta happen right now. I don't know if you can hear this or not.
Your call has been forwarded to
Aw.
voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Happy birthday to you. Hey, brother, just want to wish you happy birthday from Bob Beckett and the whole Solomon Trading crew. We're actually live right now on stream. You can't see it, but everybody wishes you a happy birthday, buddy. God bless. What should I buy him? I think last year I got him a Bible or something. That's pretty awesome. Let's see, where are we at with this? We still waiting? Now that I got all these scribbles all over my screen, you guys got me teaching today. Okay, so we have this area. I'm going to keep this zone right here. I'm going to keep the same area. We're still waiting for the sell that's coming up right now, guys. I know if I talk like that, you guys will stick around, because once this sell happens, as long as you stick here and stay with me, I truly believe that this right here will be taken out. This fair value gap will probably be taken out, but you might see some pullback from it. This will not retest. I'm just going to get rid of that. I think this right here will be taken out. And I think it'll at least end up into this fair value gap right here. So if you stick around and share this with your friends right now and tap that like button and take this trade with me, there's a good chance that we could all take profit on this together. That'd be awesome. Although I am not a financial advisor, so don't ever take any trades that I tell you to take. Okay? That's about to probably happen right now as we get more and more viewers together. All right, now I got to catch up with this. Thank you, Tana. Awesome. Sorry, Roy. I did not see. I scrolled up like 5 times trying to find your question, buddy. Sorry about that. Rejection wick. Let's go, Steven. It's all Steven. Let's get these biscuits. Bethany Christian are amazing. Yes. Their loyalty is by far. They'll give you the shirt off their back. I mean, like literally. Let's see. If farting establishes dominance. Oh, boy. Gotta love Tana. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. So I'm taking it if it closes solid. I'm not taking it if it wicks. You have to be patient. And then you have to figure out your math on your risk, right? Don't just get in. If worst case, just drop it a couple micros. Like if it spikes down. If it goes like that, then just readjust. Give it a little bit less, you know. Aiden, where's your Kalu haircut? He's your mini-me? Yeah, I love the boy. He's awesome. He's helped me so much in the business. Great. Right now, he's helped me with the presentation for Futures Bootcamp. He's like really a go-getter. 17 years old. Going big places. And he trades amazing, by the way. He could pass a challenge with his eyes closed at this point. We should have a contest to see who could sing him happy birthday the worst. I could probably do a pretty good job of that, Alex. You would be a good second runner-up, maybe. Yes, Christian, happy birthday. Awesome. A samurai sword like Joe Burrow for the Bengals O-line. All right, guys, we're about to take this trade together. Don't take the trade. I'm taking the trade. I'm not telling you to take the trade, but I'm just saying this is how we got 13 plus people passing challenge. I don't even know. I lost count. It's probably 15 now. I can't just keep throwing numbers out there. 1,700 people pass accounts this week. Samurai Sword, Joe Burrow, Bengals, O-line. Happy birthday, Coach Christian. Peace in says it's going to happen any minute now. It really will, Lex. I truly believe that. Let's see, Tana, here it comes. Can't spell. That DCA has me in profit 1,000 right now. Look at that DCA, guys. See, look at the DCA. See? Beautiful. Beautiful. Why couldn't you trade down from the order block that it wicked? It's just not how I'm trading right now. I could have, but yeah, I try not to mix up a bunch of strategies together. I'm really waiting for a breaker structure. Yeah, the shift. That'd be more of like a C plus B setup. Why not just keep throwing these hypothetical, most likely probably numbers out there? You know, we have now, as a group, I can't say that word, combined We have now got funded millions of dollars, which is actually true. I'm a little disappointed in myself. I haven't passed a challenge today yet. My goal is I want to pass a challenge at least every other day with you guys, just to show you what's possible. Because obviously, if you can pass a challenge, you can stay consistent with it and keep it, right? Just throwing those numbers out there. Yeah, don't short bullish market without really good reason. Yeah, I mean, his name is Gambler. His name ain't Gambler for a reason, for no reason. I'm going to order my drink while I'm waiting here for this market to it's about to pop. So don't go anywhere. This is about to drop. And let's just clarify that with the clarify indicator. Okay, we're up here. It's now approaching the 80. If it gets to the 70 right here on the right, this is my indicator right here. It's not just your normal RSI. It's altered, okay, and how I look at it is different than a regular RSI. And I don't look at it as a lagging type indicator. Like, I'm not taking entries off of it. I'm looking at it to see the strength of the current zones. That's it. So if it hits, this red line hits 70 on the 5. Oh, that's not even right. My bad. 95. Okay, this is bullish as heck. So see how this is green right here? This is basically saying don't sell. So this needs to hit under 90 on the right here. I thought we were already on the 5, guys. Sorry about that. And then it'll dump, or it should dump. And once that hits the 70, there's like an 80% or 85% chance for my testing anyways, that it'll come all the way down to the 20 down here. So I do think we're preparing for this dump, and it's about to happen. By the way, you get this with Futures Bootcamp, or if you're a one-on-one mentorship student, you get my clarity indicator. About to the top of the VWAP. Oh yeah, I haven't even had VWAP on today. Let's see this. Oh, look where VWAP is. Look where VWAP is, guys. Right in the middle of this 50% where it needs to mitigate to dump to of this 1 hour block. What do you know? What do you know? 81 viewers, guys. All right, 2 more. We broke the record. Woo! We're right there. If you're new here, guys, hit the subscribe and notification bell. Been going live every day, 1 to 3, sometimes 1 to 4. Can't believe it. I planned on only doing an hour a day, but like I really enjoyed this, so whatever. And if you're a one-on-one student, please, 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 if you have any questions at all, you have exclusive access to me. Tag me at DreamingForex with any questions you have in your private group. Be happy to answer anything, do videos for you, all that kind of stuff. And also in your group, that we have a group coaching, Futures Mentorship, Futures Bootcamp. You could post questions in there as well. Let's see. I will take it on the 1 minute. It's 70 to 20, not 80. It's 80 to 20. 80 to 20, but if it hits 70, there's a 85% chance it'll hit 20. And you can test that yourself. See, and hit the like button. Hit that like button. Yeah. I don't know. I swear every time people hit the like button, it drops, Dana. I think it's like a glitch in the system, in the algorithm. Come on. You know what I would do? By the way, whoever DCA'd up here, if you were in profit, I would take profit when you're down there. Wait for another break structure and recalibrate and enter again. You know what I mean? That's just what I do. Absolutely. Absolutely. What we're doing here. What we doing here. This is about to pop, guys, so stick around. Let's just take this together. I mean, I'm not telling you to take this on a real money account. Take it on a demo account only, or a prop firm. Prop firm is basically a demo, right? So, all right, let's just try to like calculate this. We had a little break of structure here, although it was internal. Notice how this didn't go higher than this. That's a good sign of weakness. A little good sign of weakness, not a great sign of weakness. I really want to see this external low broken at least right here. That's when I kind of have a feeling it's 100% going to go. Another thing you can do if you want to play it super safe is you wait for the second continuation back down. So if it, let me find my little tool thing here. If it comes down and breaks, you can wait for a pullback and then wait again and enter on that one. That's a little bit safer, maybe. I'm more of a risky person, so like, you do you. Is all I'm saying. Put this over here because we're not in a trade yet. And by the way, guys, it's been an hour and 20 minutes, and you've watched me as I had not taken one trade yet. Okay. I'm not going to ask who all took tons of trades already and gave their money back or lost a ton, because I mean, why would you want to trade in this? Right? You might be like, well, but then it had a channel, and I was trading off the channel top and bottom and the highs and the lows and all this stuff. Well, that's great until you lose, right? And the problem is if you did, and I say this all the time, if you did dopamine hit, 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 and then all of a sudden it goes boom. Your brain doesn't want to get out of the trade. That's why you hold on to these long trades that are losing, because you're like, oh my gosh, I can't lose now. I just did so good. I just won 8 trades in a row in the last 10 minutes. I'm so amazing. And then all of a sudden now I'm negative. How does this happen? It's because you're training your brain to be addicted to the trades like a gambler. Okay. And I'm speaking to myself. I used to be this way like 7 years ago, 6 years ago, where I'd just take trade and be like, look at me. I'm amazing. I could take, how'd that even happen? I don't know how that happened. I could take all these trades and I'm a 90% win ratio, but then all of a sudden I take this one trade and I just can't get out of the trade. It happened too fast because I over risked my account, and now it's going negative, and now I blew my account, and now I'm a failure, and now I got to tell the wife. You know what? This time I'm not going to tell the wife. This time I can't tell the wife, because she was so proud of me about an hour ago when we were at lunch, and she knew I was up today. Now I'm back down and I blew my account and I had to spend another $100 on the evaluation. Speaking of somebody, that's because you trade too freaking much and you're too addicted to the market. You think that being in the market is just like your job, where you clock in and you spend 5 hours and you get paid for 5 hours. It doesn't work that way. You get paid to not trade. You get paid to stay out of the market. Period. You literally get paid to stay out of the market. That's it. That's what you want to make trading boring again. All these people, we just hit record, 84 people watching. Let's go. That's excitement for me. 16 more people, guys. We just hit our record. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, notification bell. I trade live every day, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern. We are sitting at a 77.5% win rate. Took 35 trades in the last almost 3 weeks of streaming live. And we're about to take this trade together right now. So jump up on this with me. This is going to be a good one. I'm pretty sure it's going to take out this fair value gap, take out all this liquidity below, and then come down to this VWAP, hopefully before the end of the day. That'd be cool. Maybe not, but at least we could get some of this, right? I think that'd be great. He's cooking, LOL. Yeah, man. Yeah, thank you. What's up, Adam? Just blew 500 trading to open yesterday. All right, Brian. I know how that feels. Well, number one, if you're doing the orb strategy, be careful. You know, it's exciting, it's fun, you get your heart going, but then when you lose, man, you just want to blow. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. Christian and Bethany rock for sure. They taught me a ton. I agree, man. They're awesome, amazing individuals. That's saying good trading is boring. Good trading is boring. I think it's like, you know, it is what it is. So someone right now is getting ready to take profit up here, and then they're going to get in again, and then they're going to get in again, and then they're going to lose everything because they can't get out of the trades because they're too addicted to that next dopamine hit. It's no different, I hate to say it, than a gambling addict, or I don't want to say drug addict, because obviously you can die if you do drugs. But you know, I can say whatever I want about drugs. I used to be a drug addict back in the day. Praise God, got me healed of that. Oh, there we go. Someone just took profit. Congratulations. Now we wicked out the top here. I'm not in this trade, by the way. I'm not in a trade. I am waiting for this now. Move it up a little bit to hopefully come down. We're mitigating this 5-minute block in a 1 hour block right here. So stay tuned. I'm having a feeling this is going to drop anytime. I could be wrong. What if this just like goes just nice and slow rolls all the way through? That would suck. That would suck. Never again, Brian. Great, man. You know what? It's gonna click one of these times, and you're gonna be like, you know what? Screw this crap. I'm done doing this crap. Like I'm just done doing it like that. I'm just gonna start doing your right setup and stick with it and never stop. I remind myself of that all the time. Reset last night, sitting at 2025. Oh, awesome! Boom. So you're up $10,000, Brian. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. Drugs are for scrubs. Let me get Jesus. Amen. Yes. What if we get a 1 million candle at ATH? 1 minute candle. I don't know. I want to trade with Bethany Futures 4:30 a.m. too early. Yeah. So we wanted to cover all, Tim. We wanted to cover all the angles or all the times, Unfortunately, so we have 4:30 a.m. covered. On certain days, we have like 10 a.m. I'd have to look at all the times. Let me look at the times real quick. Share this tab, classroom, calendar. So here's all our sessions per month just from the coaches. This isn't including my lives and the ones I do in Solomon Trading. These inst live tradings, these are institutional. These are our one-on-one live sessions for group. So we have 6 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m., 10 p.m. on Monday, 6 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 8 p.m., 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 1 p.m. So that was all in 1 week, guys, not including the lives that I do and the things that I do extra in our coaching folders and stuff like that. So we're full blown, like we train. Okay. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 sessions per week. Okay, per month. If you're a one-on-one student and a Solomon Trading VIP student, that's 15, 30, 45. Now I'm losing it. 60, 75. Am I reading this right? Is that 75 live sessions, or am I losing my mind? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 75. Is that 75 live sessions per month, guys? Plus all my sessions. Like nobody does this. Nobody does this. We try to hit all the different times, guys. You look on here, we got Pip Queen. That's so cool. She uses that image I gave her. It's funny. We got Pip Queen. You go on there, July 30th. Boom. So, oh, my bad. This was July. Okay, I was like 75. Dang, but it's close. We got 3. Oh, we got okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 15. I ain't doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 21 days times 3. Or there's some days that are 4. I give up. It's like 60, 70 sessions per month. Right? And then in here, are we hold on, let me look at this. Okay, we're starting to go back down again. In here we have all kinds of training. This is Solomon Trading VIP, right? And then here's one-on-one. And here's my bot. So good stuff. Got trainings in there, and we got the community in here. Pretty good. Showing wins. And then we have Solomon Trading right here. I never show this stuff, but I might as well real quick. I give a lot of, I think, valuable stuff right in here. Talks and stuff if you're not in here. I mean, you got Philip Bros. If you're at the edge of the pool, quit hesitating and take the plunge. You won't regret it. I was a trader for 6 years, lost a lot of money, stopped for a couple of years, started again, kept losing again. Then I stumbled across Bob Beckett and Solomon Trading and haven't looked back. This real deal started in Futures Bootcamp, Solomon Trading VIP, and Mentorship. If anything, try out 5-minute scalping, $7. Gain confidence, trust in the group. Bob and his coaches are awesome. The sky's the limit. Thank you, brother. And he says, I was not compensated or bribed into posting this advertisement. I think Philip's on here today, actually. Anyways, so we just do lots of content like that, and then people celebrate their wins and all that kind of stuff. But that's there. Share that while we're waiting. So 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Yeah, and then we have some evening sessions as well. And a lot of the Pulse X ones, they're sprinkled in with some of the other methods that we do, right? And if you understand, once you fully understand what we see and what we do, you'll realize that everything we teach is the same thing over and over again. And that's really what it takes. Like, if you're in one-on-one, you'd understand that yes, we are in a buy box, but we're approaching a reversal out of a sell box, right? So if I was on the 15-minute, we'd be looking in this area for a certain Fibonacci number to look to sell off of. And it's approaching that right now. So we'd be looking for sells to come back down to like right in this area in one-on-one. We don't try to break records. We just try to stay consistent. We try to keep trading boring and consistent, because you know what is actually fun, guys? Cashing out money and spending it on your family and loved ones. That's what's actually fun. Trading's cool and all. It's a good vehicle, but the real fun is spending the money or saving the money or using it on things you need, not like, ooh, I won today, you know? All right, guys, we're approaching this a little bit differently now. We do have some areas of weakness that we could potentially look for to get in up here now. I'm going to take this channel off because I don't trade that way. I do think this is going to drop, but we just gotta be more patient. Like, again, it's been an hour and 32 minutes. I didn't take one trade. This isn't normal for me, but I have a rule. I don't buy into a sell block. This is a 1 hour sell block, and I don't sell into a buy block, because that's stupid. Would I have made money if I bought here? Yes, but you didn't know that while you were sitting here, and some of you might have been buying. Maybe just go against what I say, and that's okay. I definitely don't know everything, but I just stay consistent. That's all I know. At the end of the day, I stay consistent, have a pretty decent win rate, and it's all about discipline at the end of the day. All right, come on. So I'm thinking maybe we try this, but I don't have a place to put my stop. That's my problem. And if I don't have a good place to put my stop, I don't really want to do it, you know? Let me look on the 5, see if there's another block over here. See, there's not really. There's this one. I guess technically it's above a little block. A little 5-minute block right here. Why is that a block before someone says it? This didn't go lower than this, so there's a pullback. Last screen for the push down that broke the structure, right? So we do have an area that we put our stop. If this 1 hour holds, this could be potentially a nice area to take a sell. So technically, if we had this little tiny break of structure right here, you could essentially take this sell that we were planning on doing a while ago. I don't love it, though. I'm going to be honest. So on these kind of things, I do think it's going to go down, but how far is it going to go down, right? So it could go to here. All right, I'm going to sell right now. I just sold. I'm not taking this on my funded. I'm just taking this on this account right here. To me, this is like a B setup at best. I left a little bit of room for this. I'm going to now close that out. And what is this? Greenness right here. It's going to drive me crazy. Why is there a background to this? Yeah. So I'm in this. This is a B setup at best. We had a small little break of structure. I think it can come down at least right here. So it's either I take a little scalp or I set the break even right here and just see if this is the time it's going to drop. Yeah, and power hour, yeah. What about the 4-hour block, 23,805? Well, usually a 1-hour block is in a 4-hour block. So let me see. I mean, technically that's another 1-hour block. So this 1-hour block is in this 1-hour block, right? It's like Inception. It's that movie Inception, right? I'm not even going to play that right now. I'll wait till this block's broken, and then I'll consider that. But with that said, let me look at that. Let me take the VWAP off real quick and look at that. So this was definitely mitigated. It's weaker, right? So look at that, came up to the 50% already on this block. Let's look how it looks on the 1 hour. Mitigated a lot of it. So here's the 1 hour. Not a lot of it, some of it did mitigate. So I don't know. I mean, obviously it could play off that, but yeah, that's just too far ahead thinking for me. I'm hoping this block holds. All right, this music's got to go. Hold on. This is putting me to sleep. All right, I'll have a DCA right up about right here, meaning I'll get in one extra position. Wait, where did I lose my trade here, or what? Did I lose my trade just now on accident? Was my stop not up there? Wait, what the heck just happened, dude? Bro. What the heck? All right, well. Oh, my stop was literally right there. What the crap? That's crazy. Okay, let me see what I just lost there on that account. So that was 200 loss, 238. So I got to make my stop a little tighter. I just got to watch this and make sure I don't lose 800 on this. Top of the blocks, 23,805. Yeah, probably. I saw that movie after having a major surgery and was on heavy duty painkillers, and I was so confused. I cried through it. Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's deep. We're instead of like a dream inside of a dream inside of a dream, this is a block inside of a block inside of a block. Come on. Man. So this block that was right here is definitely destroyed. I'm going to make this a little lighter. There we go. Also, get rid of that. Also, add liquidity. Just melt, right? Just melt. I had to get in something. My gosh. It's been sitting here for 1 hour and 38 minutes waiting for this to melt. Look at this building. Just building up to be taken out. And it's got all this fair value gap, 15-minute fair value gap down here. It should tank to at least that, I would think. Come on. Ooh, that really almost hit my DCA. Sheesh. She ain't playing games right now. Inception is crazy, yeah. I'm going to go right to the gym right after this one. I need to sweat bad. Come on. If you're new here, guys, we're at a 77.5% win rate over the last 3 weeks. That's 35 trades we've taken. This is our 36th trade. Tana's like, no, I finally took it out of my funded. Well, look, my advice to you, Tana, is just take every single trade on your funded. There's no like, if only to get you over the fear of trading on your funded. That's pretty much it. Come on, guys. What is this crap? All right, we're at another 5-minute block, right? So if this comes down to break even, I'm probably going to get out and then wait for a break of structure again. So we'll just kind of, not probably, I'm just going to do it. Hold on. There we go. So if this is break even, I get out and then I'll wait for this structure break and we'll try it again. If it gives us that opportunity. Unfortunately, it didn't go high enough for my DCA yet. So once it comes up this region, actually, let me see. I need to move that up, about right there. That's how you protect your capital. Hans Zimmer. What's up, guys? If you're brand new to the stream, we go live every day between 1 and 3, sometimes 4. You don't have to be here the whole time, but we've been doing pretty good. Would love to have you on the Solomon Trading Family stream. Come on down here. You're going to be a pain in the butt today. Man, if this breaks even, my next entry will be like right here. Unless it's just like a massive candle, then maybe I wouldn't get out. Let me see. Overlap. Wrong way, NQ. NQ being a pain. Still saying bullish on this clarity indicator, so. I don't even know how to grab that. There we go. Jeez. I was thinking maybe here. Hope it doesn't seek and destroy like yesterday. It's okay if it does, man. I'm prepared to lose this money already. So, like, honestly, if I lose this, I need to get a new account anyways. This will be the first account I failed in front of you. So we passed 8 Apex. Been doing great on the funded. Awesome, Tana. Great job. She said, I've gotten so much better at not caring if I'm not taking a trade. I'm perfectly happy now to wait for the right thing. That's great. That's a great sign. Come on, drop. Maybe I got to yell at it. Just drop already. What are you doing? You've hit 50% of this 1 hour block to the pip, to the point. And you're still playing games with me. Jeez. Discipline. Yeah. Kayla left home. All right, fam. Alex, say something like ridiculous so this drops. This is crazy. Let's see where we're at with you guys. Let's see. Although this is annoying. It's very annoying. Yeah. I mean, if you guys weren't here, I'd probably just like leave this trade and wait for like a big move. But, you know, it's hard to do that with a stream. You got to like wait it out, you know. I'm also in that 4-hour block, even though it's been somewhat mitigated. I mean, so you say 4-hour block. I say the 1-hour block's in the 4-hour block. There's 2 1-hour blocks in that 4-hour block, right? Lex, yeah, so tired of this move up now. Take a freaking break. But, right, yeah, just move. He's saying it drops during power hour. Magnet. Yeah, come on, Magnet. We need that VWAP hit. See if we get that VWAP hit by down here by 3:15. That'd be amazing, right? Hold on by a ledge. 3 is coming. Yeah, power hour will begin. Yes, exactly. That's what I say. I bought a bidet, then lost it. Yeah, so 3 o'clock to 3:02 p.m. every day moves amazing. Usually goes our direction for the most part. I have a tangible path to a cleaner backside, but I can't find it. How do you lose a bidet, man? Almost at time, feel like it's about to go. I agree. It is annoying, Lex. I agree 100%. Yep, invert the rocket. Oh, yeah. I got to invert the rocket. Thank you, David. How do I forget that? You stop your nonsense, NASDAQ. Sometimes we get stuck in these, but you know what? I don't mind it because I get to go over a lot of mindset stuff with you. This is the stuff you need to hear. It's like you need to get through the boring stuff and hear the mindset stuff, which is my favorite stuff to talk about because that is really how you become a successful trader at the end of the day. You know? So we need this. There's no humans on this, just so you know. You're ready for a nap. I feel like I've been talking for 2 hours. Usually we have a good 2 trades in by now. But you know what? I'm willing to ride and die with you guys. So even drink a mini Sprite Zero that you're going to yell at me for. Who's doing my van conversion? So it's going to be this local company here. Hey Bob, it's Clayton. Not sure if you thought I quit, but I didn't. Been steady going and losing, but I'll never quit. We need to watch you more often. What's up, Clayton? Clayton Norwood. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you've been good. Hopefully you've been fantastic. Popcorn, huh? This is crazy. All right, 8 minutes. 8 minutes till the fun begins. We either lose a lot faster, which would be great. Okay. This is how I'm talking to myself. It would be really awesome, really, if we can lose really fast. Like, just go lose really fast. Get it over with. And if that bothers you, that means you risk too much. Right? So, like, if you mentally can't handle whatever you have up for a risk right now, you shouldn't be in this trade with that much money. Start with something smaller. But then the caveat to that is when you are like, oh man, if I would have held it and kept this size, this is how much I would have made. You got to stop getting over that feeling, right? You have to stop thinking, oh man, I could have. No, you got money out of the market. That's amazing, right? And a lot of times it's not chump change, you know, especially like, oh, I could have made 800, but I only made 200. Well, how long did it take you to make 200 at your job? You know, so start small and build up confidence, and then start adding more risk, you know? Like to me on these, okay, now we're pushing. Just needs to touch here, and I would go ahead and add that DCA, but it doesn't give me any time. It's like spike. All right, 7 minutes. I am freaking starving. I didn't eat no food today. Man, I do appreciate all of you, though. I love your dedication to the game, to the art. Sticking around with me. We're hoping that this rocket crashes today. I do have a meeting at 3:45, so that's definitely the max I can go. And I mean, you shouldn't be trading that much at that time anyways, so. All right, did we get enough? We mitigated that 1 hour block. We're at 50%. We're now also at the 5 minute block. We mitigated the 5 minute block. There's nothing left past this block. So if it goes past here, there's probably a good chance it's going all the way up, ultimately. And that's not a good close, so we probably lost this one. And again, you got to check your feels, right? So I'm going to enter another position. If it goes a little bit higher. I do use the fib. Yeah, I use the GAN box with my one-on-one students only, so I don't show it on here. All right, that's good enough. I just entered the second position. Did it? Oh, it wouldn't go in. That's right. I forgot about the limit on this alpha. It's a bummer. I'll try 10. Did I go through? Okay. So we got 10 on it. I got 10 on it. That's it. I'm cooked at this point. 29. Modify order. It won't even matter. This account will be blown. This will be my first evaluation I blew in front of you. Who do I use for insurance and taxes when I'm a millionaire? Well, I don't know, buddy. I don't give any of that advice. I'm sorry. I have a local guy that does my CPA stuff. Hit those thumbs up, Phil B says. Hit those thumbs up. How do I use the insurance? Let's see, 4 hour. Do you use a fib at all? Yes. Let's see. Also DCA because I can. I'll only add it $50. A little bit more and we out. Actually, it's right here. I did not move my stop. That's where my stop was. See the red box? I just didn't put it right. One last push down, please. All right, 3 minutes till 3, guys. You know what's going to happen. It's probably going to rip through here and then freaking finally take us out, right? So, again, this is part of the equation. So, if we're at a 77% win rate, that means I got to – you should be excited because I get to get one of my 1 losses out of 10 out. So, I just need one more loss, and then I get 8 wins. That's how that works. It doesn't always work perfectly that way, but overall – so you have to factor in, okay, I lost. This isn't much. Like, who cares if you lost? You want your wins just to be greater than your losses at the end of the week, not day. We haven't had a losing day, though, I don't think. Let's see, bottom. Shouldn't pay taxes because the tax code doesn't apply to you unless you work for the federal government. You live in D.C. or one of the U.S. territories. You were born in D.C., one of the territories. Obviously not legal advice. Yeah, I can't say anything about that, Alex. Guess I'll have to move to Florida to use the local guy. I mean, you could move to Florida. That'd be cool. Drop. I kind of just want to blow this one. I'm going to take my stop off because if it goes past whatever, it'll be blown anyways. I'm going to order another one of these real quick. What is this company? Alpha? Yeah, Alpha. I knew this time would come where I fail something in front of you guys. I'm a failure. I quit trading forever. I'm done. Zero plan, 50K, trade of 8, Alpha 20. Oh, they don't let you use the coupon more than once. I am freaking hungry, Aiden. You should cook me up one of my meals. There we go, I found one. Make payment. Jim Seeley says your education today has been worth several trading fails today, but only one fail, and it's so worth it for the education. Appreciate that, man. So I don't feel like I wasted any time. You just reverse psychology it. Oh, I don't need to win this trade. I don't care about this trade at all. I honestly, when I say that, guys, listen, maybe I should zoom in on my face. When I say I don't care when I lose, I literally don't care when I lose. I don't care when I lose on my funded accounts. I don't care if I lost $10,000 because I know that it's 3 o'clock, by the way, that my win ratio is around 70 to 80%, and that I will literally be able to make it up in my wins. Okay, as long as I don't go crazy and change my risk all the time and change my strategy all the time, I'm totally fine. You know, so like I could lose this and not care at all. Period. Like, you got to understand that. I had to zoom in on my face so you knew how serious I was. Yeah, that's Alpha. I just thought I'd try them out. I do like them. I like them. Did I finally lose? I don't know. I'm not even looking at that screen. I'm a failure. A little bit different of account. I mean, I don't think there's an activation fee, so like I'm willing to pay more on the front because my win ratio on these accounts, we passed like 80. Expired? What do you mean expired? Okay, here we go. All right, so we got a new one. Hopefully I just log out, log back in. Still in this trade. We're at the 301. It's going to go crazy right now. It's going to go nuts. 301, 302. Boom. It's going to take me out and just everybody out, and everybody loses, and we're such a failure. I'm going to count this as an L. Where's that freaking L? So just so you know, I'm fair about these numbers. So we lost 8 trades. Oh, we suck now. At least we got a trade in. That makes me feel good. 24 wins, 8 losses. 75% win rate. I'm a failure. Oops. There we go. Well, we ate 5 minutes scalping today, that's for sure. This was crazy. Let's see if we can get some kind of movement during this power hour. As long as it doesn't close above this white 1 hour block, I'm good to sell this right here. Just a little bit above, maybe a 20 point. This I like even better, so I'm getting ready to sell this. If this one doesn't work, I'm not necessarily stopping for the day, but I gotta switch accounts, darn. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that one's blown. I blew an account. What do you know, guys? See, it happens. It happens. All right. Boom, brand new. See, it never happened. What are you talking about? I never blew an account. Let's see. 1 minute. All right, now let's calculate this sucker. Boom, boom. Sell. Pull this up. We're gonna do it for 25. Gotta leave room for DCA 23, 22. We'll say 22 micro. There we go. Market sell. There we go. All we need is that close. I'm going for it again. I'm at with you guys over here. Lost the stream again. There we are. Boom. All right, guys, we're about to try this again. Let's just look at this a little bit. We got a little trend liney-roo right here. Let's see, we got 27 seconds until I enter. If it closes below that white line. Stop above the 1 hour block, above the yellow VWAP band. I'm going to decrease by a hair. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. All right, got in. I decreased my risk a little bit. Is this the moment of truth, guys? So remember, there's a trend line right here, right? So hopefully it busts right through that sucker. But really what I want to say is to at least come to this fair value gap. That'd be sick. Let's get a family trade here. Let's get it. Tap the second 1 hour, I think. Alpha, 75% win rate. Yeah. He was trying to be fast, so that's why he typed 775. Which website, Dave? Let's see. Website URL. Great mindset. Appreciate it, buddy. You have Edge. Evals. I also don't care. Yeah, who cares, dude? Well, we broke our record for viewers today. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for that. Putting in that hard work of hitting that like button. Hit 84 live and current. It might show me that I had more and I didn't see it, but we'll come to school and pick up Bobby, Frankie, Giselle. And then Bobby can go with you and charge his tablet. Oh. I'll take my daughter to her Bible study as she does. With 3 kids here at 5. All right, I left room for DCA. I'll do my DCA about right here. Add 1 extra position. If it works, it works. I mean, technically, I don't know how this wouldn't work. I mean, we already broke structure here. We already wicked out this bottom here, which weakened this. I know that could be like a liquidity grab, but my gosh, if you do probability, we got all this liquidity, right? We have like all this liquidity underneath these lows. Let me zoom out. Let me do a fresh chart. Let me just go on NAS. Well, NAS looks different, doesn't it? Yeah. Can I open up 2 MNQs? I don't even know. MNQ. Futures. Let's see if I can open up something else. Oh, good. Okay, so this one's a clean chart. I just wanted to like zoom out and look what I'm looking at here, like on the higher time frames and stuff. It is stubborn today, isn't it, Lex? My gosh. Really was hard work, Bobby. Might have to send you a bill from my chiropractor. Man, speaking of that, I gotta do some push-ups or something. I'm gonna do some push-ups. Do 40 push-ups. All right, that feels better. Nice, Dave. Congrats, buddy. It feels good getting that initial 10 off, man. I know that much. Now, by the way, if this comes below this, I consider that a continuation trade. That's when I'll get in on my funded. Let me calculate that right now. So this is for my funded, be a 30-point stop. Go over to my handy dandy calculator. We'll just do a 2,000 risk on that, 34 points. Quant Tower. You still use Quant Tower, Alex? All right, too soft for me. I can't do this song anymore. Come on, guys. I don't know what's going on with these trades today. Sometimes I miss entry because of work or life, and it would be nice to understand entry methods continuation. I don't understand. I hear you, David. Just look for block to block on 1 minute. I'll give it to you right here. Actually, Alpha, if you want Alpha, check this out. I got a code. QR code Alpha. Boom. You could scan that QR code, and with that link, you get 20% off. Or you should. I know, man. Lex, come on. What's going on with this thing? We need a lower high. Let's get this little break right here. Then I'll be happy. It's unreal. Like, what's this slow rolling? It's just like literally slow rolling, breaking through our stuff. It's not even like aggressive. Just enough to be annoying, you know? There we go. I like that movement. Don't wick. Push past this little low right here. Come on. Do it. Big giant candle just bust through and change direction immediately. Come on. I like the volume of that though. You know what's funny? There's days I'll do $20,000 on here. And people are like, oh, I didn't want to have to sit for 3 hours. Oh, it's crazy. Now or never. You tell it, Lex. Apex is 90% off started today. Yeah, code Solomon on Apex. We need that NVIDIA earnings candle from yesterday afternoon. Yeah, that was nuts. Thank you, Dave Smith. Appreciate that. We do look good now. Should look good. We always look good. Whether we win the trade or not, I don't know. You at NQ or Lex is going to hit you with the people's elbow. How many monitors have you smashed, Lex? I'm just curious. All right, guys, we're in this trade right now. If you're just now tuning in, first of all, welcome to the stream. Secondly, would love to have you come on board with me. Just join by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell. Been going live every day between 1 to 3 p.m. and now it's 3:16. So depending on the trade, I guess I stay longer, right? I'm going to be entering again on my funded right here. This is a continuation. Basically, it's proving momentum, you know, instead of just wicking. Remember I said this wicked and made it weaker, okay? You got to know the difference between like a liquidity grab. Now, could you scalp that? Yes. But you got to know the difference between liquidity grab and that. So I'm getting ready to take this on my quant tower. PS3 controllers? Why would you want to run your PS3 controllers of all things? Come on, drop. Let's get a big old win down to this fair value gap down here. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We need one of those. Let me get the GIF. Yeah. This is what we need right now. Just follow that exact structure. Needs more cowbell. The first sign of malfunction. We'll be doing a giveaway want to hit 18 more viewers right at 100 of a 50K Take Profit Trader account or Alpha, your pick. And with that said, I'm also going to do 4 15-minute one-on-one sessions over Zoom. We're giving those out. What soundtrack is this? I'm not sure, buddy. I got it on this no copyright type thing. Let's fall. That's ridiculous. Just fall already. Two wicks don't make a right. Tell you that much. Hans Zimmer. Well, I can't really. Yeah, that's the problem. Now, they do have these pre-made ones, which are decent. That's by AI. Every once in a while, I play something good. So if I click classical right now, let's just see what pops up. Full porting by 150K? Where are you at, buddy? What'd you risk on this? Are you up right now? I love how you come out of nowhere, Steve, and say, I'm full porting. Alex Okoye, haha. I mean, I've heard that song on repeat on this stream so many times I could probably already play it. Dude, go play it. I'll share it with everybody. It's funny. I caused a lot of people to snap shafts on cues. I did that the other day, man. Never done it myself. I still like your position here. I may have been early on the call, but think a sell was the right move. Thank you, man. I mean, if it wants to fall eventually, my gosh, running out of time now. All right, this music's got to go. Can't do it, buddy. Chop, yeah. Hovering on your entry. No savings on Alpha with code Solomon. No, let me give you the code. Hold on. If you click the link, it should have applied it. At least that's what they told me would happen. Log in. Looks like several people have bought. Overview. Get a link. Okay, this is like the worst link or worst code you possibly could have. I know, Lex. Okay, try. This is really bad, but try putting this. 5.5 hours up, right? Let's do 30-minute down. Just 30 minutes. We're not asking for much, right? Just drop. Just do this right here. Just come all the way down, you know? Like that. Let's just model this. That's what you need to do. Now I don't have any music. Let me try. I don't want to do this to you guys, so I'm not doing it, but let's try this one. Better add a magnet with the rocket. Horrible music. Let's try down tempo. Yeah, maybe it helps to show it's down first, huh? Can we just get a strong, solid close under this, please? Technically, actually, I think we have our first real, yeah, we have our first real close under here right now. That's a good sign. Now, if we can get past this stupid trend line, what's my funded looking like? Funded doing good. Eesh. All right, so as expected, it's playing off of this little block. Too quiet for me right here. I'll just start it right here and go here. Step on a nail. Trend line can fly a kite. Come on. Let's get that push. The push that we oh so need. I can't get more than 1,500 on this account, but if I close solid under here, I might add a position. I'm in trying not to be scared. So let's talk about that, Tana. So what if you lost those funded? What would you do? Would it be the end of the world, or do you know how to pass challenges now? Seriously. Seriously. Let's do this. Let's say you take only A+ setups, and let's say that you got to factor in losing 20 funded accounts, but then get 10 payouts. 10 big payouts. Then the funded account loss actually is like the losses I was talking about earlier. Like if you let's say you're 50-50. Let's say you blow 50% of your funded accounts, and 50% of the accounts you get at least one payout, like a nice big payout. Most likely it was probably worth it, right? So we got to get rid of the fear of taking trades on your account or being on your account, you know, taking trades at all on your account, right? There's a block here. We really needed to break this trend line. I'm gonna be honest. All right, maybe if I move this out of the way, this trend line, maybe it'll dump. All right, took it up. I took it out, but I don't like that big candle. Let's just be honest. Let's see if it could reject hard here. No, not that hard. Come on, drop. All right, we don't need that anymore. We don't need that anymore. We don't need that anymore. Crazy. Just fall already. This right here. Drink. I do have a call in 15 minutes. This is a dumpster. McLovins, how you doing, McLovins? Give us the third lower high. Hopefully this third push is just so massive it just smashes right into this fair value gap. Doesn't hold back. Closing position on standby. Let's go, Steven. I'm good, man. I can't complain. Life's been good. Trading's been amazing. Sitting at a 75% win rate. Wish it was a little higher, but it's all good. We're having a good time. Let's dump. Let's dump. Model this. Big, giant, massive candle. Come on. Really want to see it close under this low. If it closes under this low, I think we're good. Because then we'd be under that trend line. Dump. Dump. Guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell. Been going live every day at 1 p.m. As you can see, I'm here at 3:30. It's been 2.5 hours already. I'm going to have to get off at 3:45 because I got a call. But hopefully this dumps before then to here, taking out all this beautiful liquidity that we know they need to take out. It's already taken out a lot of this. Might as well finish it. Right? All this liquidity, all these stops for all these people buying right now. Come on, just take it out. One fail swoop. Giant push, and we good. Time flies when we're having fun, right? Yeah. This fall, I'm having fun. I have a good time every day with you guys. It's crazy. Just drop. Freaking dumb. We're in this block. So a lot of times what they'll do is they'll go to the external block right here and do some push, take out liquidity before falling. So if it's one of those annoying things, not much we could do about it, but hopefully it just dumps one more time. 5 minute 21 EMA holding. I mean, in the NAS. More fun to dump right now. Just dump, right? I'm at the point where I'm probably going to set this to break even because at the time of this day, I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm just setting it to break even, guys. Actually, I'll put it right above that high. So basically break even. I don't want to lose this stupid trade because of the time of day or something dumb. And then we'll put our buy limit right here, hoping that it just drops. I haven't used EMAs in a long time, but let's look at EMAs. Moving, boom. See what you're talking about. 5. 21. Yeah, that 521 is holding. Let's go. Yeah, I haven't done this in a long time. EMA cross on a break. I mean, you can make any strategy look good. I used to teach EMAs like 5 years ago. Again, it's just whatever you like. Like you can make anything work. I could build a strategy instantly with almost any indicator. You could randomly say like trend. I don't know, trend. These are mine. Trendinator 3000. I've been doing this stuff for a long time. Let's see, technicals, community. Let's do super trend. Can't even see it with my screen right now. Let's do this one. Well, as you can see, you can just take the cells when it's green, when it's red. Now, what I would do is look for a break of structure. So like if I were to go back in time on this right now, or tag me out now, idiot. We're going to have days like this, right? Anyway, so you could take like the VWAP bands, right? For instance, and if it's at least the outer band, then we wait for a flip and super trend. Let's see if that works. See if we can get that to happen. Gotta be really overbought or oversold, right? Technically, I guess you could do it with when it hits this band. Like you could have sold right there. Is it Asian? Yeah. Flipped right there. Really want to really go after this VWAP line down here. I'm just not a huge indicator guy overall, but EMAs are pretty good. Can't complain. As long as you combine it with like a break of structure out of a key zone or something like that, I don't have a problem with it. Wow, look at this slop. I'm getting really messy right now. Woo! Clear that out. Ah, it took me out. That's so dumb. Like I said, sometimes they'll take the external. So this was the external low, right? Clear out this screen. It's unfortunate. And honestly, well, I'm not done yet. Hold on, I got 9 more minutes, and if this just wicks and closes back down, I'm going to enter again. It wicked that out, kind of mitigated a little block right here. It's probably about to tank. If this engulfs this in a way, if it closes below here, I'm just going to get in one more time. That's crazy. Okay, yep. And here we go again. I really want to hit this fair value gap. This is driving me crazy. And I think when it does it, it's going to be so massive. It'll happen so fast. It'll just spill. So I broke even. I'm still in my funded on this. What a joke. Third time lucky. Yeah, if I don't, I've missed out on it. So I do like that wick. Come on, just fall. Fall. This is so dumb, man. You're telling me the whole day this is the only drawdown you're going to get. I mean, I like that. The wick, though. Look at that. If it can close like that. Come on, just fall. I'm gonna move this trend line out of the way. Go. Wrong way. Wrong way. Well, we're gonna have days like this, I guess, where it just kind of just does nothing. It's unusual for a Thursday. Usually we get good Thursdays. Let me go long. You're going to go long so we can go short. Do it out, man. Six more minutes and I got to leave. So I was just hoping for a dump. I think we're toast. I think we're done for the day. Stupid break even. That one candle looked good. All right, where'd that go? So still 75% win rate. I don't know where my freaking, there we are. 5 break evens. So we've taken now 37 trades, 75% win rate. Just unfortunately, we could not catch this dang top. It's been a pain in the butt. So I guess this is a 5-minute block, a little bit stronger. If it breaks this though, probably toast. Probably going for the highs if it breaks this. This is a great area to reverse from. But if it busts up here, probably just take a small L, call it a day. I'll call it a loss. Rip, done for the day. See you later, McLovins. You'll take one for the team. You're going to buy. You're going to push it over the edge, and it's going to go straight up, isn't it? You're putting a milli on that? Dropping a milli real quick. You're cold. Oh, man, that sucks. That's crazy. One last hoorah. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to enter one more time. And I'm putting my stop right above that. Okay. Oops, it did not. So if it comes right up here, I'm just going to exit. Call it a loss, early loss. So the 5-minute block holds or it doesn't. That's all there is to it. Oh, it didn't even freaking add it. Jeez. Rejected. What's the max on this alpha? Probably 30, huh? Executed. Okay. So if it comes up here, I'm just going to get out, call it a loss. It did give me a little bit of leeway right here. 3 minutes till I get on this call. I'll have to take the call with him. There we go. Just dump all the way to here. Just do it. All the way down. Let me find this guy's Zoom link. He's probably on the stream. Just fall already. Nah, he would never be on the stream. It's actually to help get my students' finance better, supposedly. I don't know. We'll see. What an annoying day. Seriously. Really couldn't have just done that a little bit ago. Just bust up, take me out, get it over with. At least take me out faster, you know? I don't want to sit around and like stops aren't even that huge. I'm using 30-point stops. That's not massive. Like I do plenty of like 15-point stops, but geez. All right, take me out. Hurry up. Tap me out. Tap me out. Tap me out. Tap me out. Then I'll update the loss, and there we go. All right, I took an L. I don't give a crap. I'm done. I'm actually excited. That's great. I'm done for the day. It's all good. How much did I lose on that? That was 820 total. Not horrible. Whatever. All right, so there's always another day, another trading day. Last trading day of the month is tomorrow. So we got 9 losses. Ooh. Not bad. 24 wins, 9 losses. I've never had that happen before. This is the first time I lost 2 in one day and didn't win one. So 72.7% win rate. We'll call it 73. 72 does not sound good to me. Although I've had very, very, very profitable months at 60%. So just depends on how you look at it. So what is that? 38 trades we've taken in 3 weeks, essentially. One more day, and it's been 3 weeks since I started streaming. So that's it. I got to get going. I'm late for this call. I don't really care. I'm late, but we'll see. Maybe it'll make it worth my time. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for the last, how long has this been? 2 hours, 45 minutes. Here's the moment of truth, okay? When you lose, don't go freaking trying to get your money back. If your brain's going, I got to get my money back. I got to get my money back. No, that's the wrong way to look at it. Look at it as I need to look for the next A+ setup, period. I'm going to be honest with you. The second time I got in right there, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. That wasn't an A+ setup. My apologies. An A+ setup would have been, once it breaks back below again and closes, get in. That would have been an A+ setup. So I kind of did it. You get to watch me live, get in a kind of a FOMO trade right there. So it happens to the best of us. But we still managed our risk. We didn't go crazy and blow our account and go nuts and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out for the last 2 hours, 45 minutes. God bless. Take care. Beck it out.